There we go. Now, guess we get the fire going. This right here, we're gonna use. That works out pretty good. See where it goes. There's plenty of dry stuff though. I really don't need it. There we go. Baby ripper one. Of course, I buried all the small kindling on the bottom. Yeah, that's simple, actually. Wasn't it? It's going, let it burn down, then we'll get supper going. we having for supper?
Cheeseburgers.
Burgers and sweet potato, maybe fries or fried sweet potatoes or something like that. Hopefully the sound's picking up all right. Uh-oh.
Bacon cheeseburgers.
Huh?
Want me bacon cheeseburgers?
Bacon cheeseburgers. No, the time is it? 4 o'clock. So yeah, we need to get this going and get it burnt down and get things organized here. Yeah, we need to get the lanterns filled with fluid. Get everything we need for dinner out. Make some hot tea or coffee. Which one should we? You want coffee or hot tea or anything? I need to do some hot tea tonight. Hot chocolate would sound good. Should grab some hot chocolate. Alright, well, we're gonna let this fire burn, get going, and we're gonna get stuff ready and we'll be back. Okay, we're back real quick. We're just getting ready to get dinner going. We're gonna have some bacon cheeseburgers. And we got a sweet potato right here. We're gonna try to fry up or cook up anyways for dinner. Gonna get some Irish breakfast tea going for tonight. Trying to find a good place to put the camera. Smoke follows us wherever we move it. But here's some little pot and skill we use when we do our rendezvous reenactments that we're using. And now we're just getting things ready to go. Got the lantern filled with fluid. Temperatures are starting to drop a little bit. I don't know how cold it's supposed to get tonight. Maybe, I think mid-40s last I heard. I don't know. Don't have a thermometer or nothing, but I don't think we're gonna be just cooking the whole meal. That's gonna take a while, but that's what we got going on right now, I guess. So maybe we'll bring him back after everything's cooked and done. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you want to watch cook the whole meal. I have no idea. But I don't think we're going to record the whole time cooking. But, so we'll bring you back when it's done and or close to being done. See how everything turns out. Just back real quick. With the bacon cooked, sweet potatoes on, tea on, and we should have recording because we misplaced the burgers and couldn't find them. Thought we was gonna have to change the menu and just have sweet potatoes, but we found them, laid them aside, and forgot where we put them, like usual. But this is the progress so far. I'll bring you back. Dinner's about ready. I usually cook my burgers on like a grate. Everybody else seems like they don't like to, but it hasn't killed me yet, so. But everything is about ready to go. Sweet potatoes turned out great. First time we cooked sweet potatoes like this. Got a jalapeno pepper, and what's the other one?
I think it's serrano.
Serrano pepper in there. And I left my Tums at home, so see how that goes. But bring it back after it's all done. And there's our finished product. Looks pretty tasty.
Alright, and going on piece of bacon.
Here, I got a piece right here.
Oh.
Here, Angel, a piece of bacon.
Oh. I'm gonna do a treat.
Where's the towel at?
Spicy or little spicy?
Oh. Here you go, see. Yeah, I don't know how well the lighting is, or you can see off the camera or not, but I have to readjust the lighting here in a little bit after we're done eating. So
I want to block that a little bit. So it won't be blurring now.
perfect.
Taters. Taters.
Huh?
Sweet taters.
They turned out great. Sweet potatoes turned out perfect. Fried them up in bacon grease, some steak seasoning. That's pretty good. Pepper's hot.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's all.
Alright, well, where's my little remote still? Oh, I lost it. There it is. Got a little remote thing that came with the tripod. I gotta sync to my Bluetooth. All you gotta do is
get back.
Press this button and
Go sit down.
it'll activate the camera. But alright, well, I'm gonna eat and get things cleaned up and probably come back afterwards. Well, dinner's done. It's pretty good. Green light over here. Angel girl. Enjoy this Lunatic cigar by JFR. My daughter got it for me, so probably smoking on that for the next 3 or 4 hours. So we're gonna sit back and relax and enjoy the fire and let the food digest. That's a good cigar. bigger than what I usually smoke, but
That's cool.
hands cold. Ain't too bad out though, really.
No, it's just my hands got cold and I can't.
I started getting a little chill and I got a, what is it, redhead baseliner from Bass Pro.
Yeah, I bet that's where it was.
Got it on, so it warmed me up pretty quick. Plus moving around cooking. So far it's pretty quiet out here besides hearing the tractor out in the background. Not sure how the noise is picking up on there. On the camera, hopefully.
Right
Huh?
not really not that loud right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think you got this section done finally.
That's a good cigar.
She's out watching.
Can't really see our dog very well, but she hardly ever makes a sound. But she sure is alert. Hopefully you can hear some coyote. I hear an owl. Not sure if it's coming over on the footage or not on video. Right there.
She sees something that ran. I heard something too. There are a lot of animal trails through here.
Yeah, a lot of game trails. Wish that owl was closer. I'm not sure if that's picking up on the camera or not, but I can sure hear him.
Like it's come off that direction.
Sounds like this.
That one?
Back behind you. Or
Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
we watch a lot of camping on YouTube, and thought we'd give it a shot trying to make a video, see how it turns out. Hopefully it turns out halfway decent, I don't know. I'm sure the video might turn out alright, it's just the sound and whether or not we can be heard on it very well. We thought we'd give it a shot, make a YouTube video, see how it turns out. Turns out alright, maybe we'll do some more. Maybe not, I don't know. Kind of outside our element here because kind of laid back and quiet. I suppose we really don't, not very outgoing and doing stuff like this, but
We love killing camping. We just don't like. We're pretty quiet people. Inverted, shy almost to a point.
we recently just started backpacking, trying to find backpack areas to camp in. Which around central Iowa is kind of, I mean, they got backpacking campgrounds, but the trails aren't very long and they're not very big, but so you ain't got a long ways to walk or hike in, which is the reason why we brought the Kodiak tent.
Yeah, I think it's pretty heavy.
Yeah. Our first backpacking trip we did down by Lake Red Rock.
Thank God we bought that wagon.
I think, I'm not sure how far the trail is back there, but it's got 3 or 4 pretty decent hills. And yeah, it took us about four trips to carry everything in and 4 to carry everything out. So since then we've been trying to downsize our gear, lighten our load. On a budget, which a lot of stuff we got on Amazon, pretty reasonable price. There's probably better gear out there, but what we could afford at the time, I suppose. And it seems to be working out. Our hiking tent's North Face, right?
Yeah, North Face Storm.
North Face 3-season storm tent.
Is it three season?
Yeah, it's a 3-season tent. 3-person tent, but with our sleeping pads and us in there and our husky in there, it's pretty crowded, but we make do. So far we've camped, I think the lowest temperature in that tent was in the mid 40s, and we kept pretty warm in there. I had a snug pack sleeping bag. I think it's 0-degree bag, and my air mattress, so kept pretty warm in there, really.
I think my sleeping bag is an old crappy Coleman bag that we've had forever.
Yeah, but
but I had that snug pack blanket,
quilt blanket
that I used. Dog stored my sleeping bag pretty much, so I covered up with that, and I actually stayed pretty warm.
Didn't really know what to film today. Felt kind of awkward as our first video. Kind of silly talking to a camera, but didn't really know what to talk about or say, so probably could have went over some of our gear and what we got and where we got it, but maybe tomorrow when we're packing up in the slider, maybe might discuss some of it. I don't know.
Angel, you see something? You listening?
Need to find a remote, maybe a remote tripod to where I can rotate the phone around, the camera around so you can see, but she's sitting right behind a camera staring off into the trees, so she's hearing or sensing something out there, but little critters running around.
After a walk, she came back, took a nap, and nighttime came, and she's alive, and she's wide awake right now, and on guard.
On guard.
She just sits there and waits. She'll wait the last minute for wherever it is to come along, and she'll dart at them. She chased a couple of raccoons out of her camp areas before.
My daughter got me this cigar. She's pretty good picking out good cigars for me, for somebody that don't smoke cigars. I said we're doing this just kind of as a hobby for fun mainly. See where it goes. If it leads to something bigger than it does. If it don't, it don't. Hopefully I can upgrade cameras or get some mics or something a little bit better filming in the future, but I posted some shorts videos of our rendezvous we've been on and some stuff there, but I said not sure how often we're going to get out to do this to film, but hopefully we can get out and if not camping, maybe do some hikes and day trips or
day hikes and stuff. Little picnic nicks.
It's just an overnight camp trip, which I've never really done because I like camping too much to just do one night. And I was always the type that if I'm going to do the work, setting stuff up, I want to spend at least a couple days, but I don't know. See others video overnight camps and stuff like that, so seem like they enjoy it, so figure we'll give an overnight shot. I guess if you enjoy camping, I guess it's really not that much work, I suppose. I don't know, however you want to look at it. Where's that little remote thing at? I know I'm going to lose that little button to activate the camera. Lost track of it, what, twice now?
Yeah.
In the last maybe hour.
Maybe you should put it in your pocket.
Maybe. But no, it's still, I look like that. Started, grade started to tilt down. Angel,
Angel Brew.
get over here. Angel. She's freaking stubborn.
She's watching something.
Ah, you know what we forgot? Bring her lighted color.
Oh.
That lit up so you can
Yeah.
see her better.
Thought about getting one of those light up harnesses. See her a lot more better that way. And that way she can be hooked up to the wagon and pull the wagon. Better.
Fried sweet potatoes turned out excellent. Real good flavor. Fried in bacon grease. That's a good call.
I think it would have been better if it had butter on it though. Cooked with
I
butter.
disagree.
I like
I
butter.
disagree. I think bacon grease was enough with the steak seasoning mixed in there. And it turned out excellent. I wasn't sure because we never cooked sweet potatoes. I wasn't sure whether it cooked longer than regular potatoes or not, or
some sweet frosting to put on them too.
But
yeah, been good.
I thought they turned out excellent.
Yeah, they're still good. I think it'd still be a lot more better butter. But I like my butter. Come. Yeah.
Burgers was excellent, but you can't go wrong with burgers.
Move something over there.
Huh?
Move a light over there so I can see her when she goes off that direction.
Oh, yeah. Where's that one? Look at that one there. Can you sit on that bench over there? I can't believe how nice it is tonight for being November. It's pretty nice out.
see my breath.
Huh?
You see my breath.
Yeah, still nice out.
Yeah. The breeze has went down though.
Middle of the week you could see the northern lights. But we could have been out here camping then. That would have been pretty neat to see.
And then one of the nights was northern lights and plus a certain star shower type thing we're going through.
Living in Des Moines like we do is hard. You can't really see them very well with all the city lights and stuff. But yeah, that would have been neat if they were still visible.
See a lot more stars tonight though. It's clear skies right now.
Hoping to hear a lot more, some coyotes or a lot more critters or wildlife. But watch them, and I turn my video camera off, and that you'll start hearing it.
Dead silence.
It's definitely quiet. We thought earlier we were gonna have neighbors camping next to us, but it's just people walking down the trail over in the field, I guess it was. So we're out here by ourselves. Got the whole place to ourselves.
It's still early though.
What time is it?
I don't know. You can look at my phone.
I have a hard time finding the button on there.
6:23.
6:23. You've seen it later than that. I don't like when it gets dark early. Throws me all off.
Yeah. She's smelling the air now.
No. The breeze has stopped.
I'm waiting for Jason to come out of the woods. Eat, eat. Oh.
Should have brought my fishing pole. See if we could have caught some out of the river. Maybe could have caught a catfish to fry up. Definitely think I'm gonna order some mics, because I'm really not sure how well we're coming up over the camera at this distance. I don't know, I think I posted one. What was that video I posted? Was it the Rendezvous? Bloody Lake Rendezvous. I posted, I think, 8 or 9 short short videos so far. In the last week, I created the channel. I'm up to 7 subscribers. Woohoo!
Thank you for that.
So if you want to subscribe or hit like or whatever, be much appreciated. Thanks for your support ahead of time. And it is dead quiet.
I think I'm just, so used to listening to crickets and stuff too at nighttime. Or maybe locusts or something. Or frogs or whatever.
I think this is the quietest camp we've been in so far. Usually there's
some type of wind or something.
Some kind of noise, whether there's other people camping or dogs or birds or owls or usually hear twigs and branches snapping from deer or whatever wandering around, but the only one making noise, I guess, is me. Now we'll see how this turns out. We watch a lot of YouTube channels. I think our favorites, what? AB Camping, Woodland Escapes, and Outdoor Review.
Yeah.
Is that the name of it? Outdoor Review.
Outdoor Review.
And Outdoor McGee.
Is it Outdoor McGee?
I think McGee, Outdoor McGee, or something McGee.
Yeah, I think so. He's kind of goofy.
All great YouTube channels, I think. Kind of a top 4. What top 4 we watch? Oh, there we go. Burn down the forest, all the dry leaves.
Oh, where we got water? We got water. I'm gonna get some water. So you always get. This ain't gonna do some size pieces. Ain't gonna go out by my feet.
Call Fire Marshal. What was his name? What is that? Living Color? Jim Carrey, Fire Marshal. Was it Bob or Bill or I don't know?
I can't remember, Bill or Bob or something weird like that. Let me tell you something. Still.
That's probably good.
Well, that's where I figured that.
they're closer to the trees from that big logs I grabbed earlier. Throw one of them on here. That'll burn for a little while.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, they're gigantic. Catch my own self on fire.
Still got a lot of stuff to figure out doing this, editing and whatnot. Or maybe I won't even edit that. Maybe I'll just film it and play it.
Got plenty of time, so we got a lot of firewood burning up.
So I don't know, maybe I'll find me a good editing app or something to download to try to figure out some editing and music, maybe add to it. That's not even getting a hot tent. Maybe do some winter hot tenting. I don't know. Find a good hot tent and stove.
If not, a bigger buddy heater or something.
Yeah, we got one of them little buddy heaters right now. We brought just in case we needed it. We've used it before in a tent. Seemed to work all right. I don't know.
That was like 19 degrees then.
Yeah, it was 19 degrees out. Got 19 at night. Got pretty chilly. But it kept pretty comfortable in the tent until we ran out of fuel. Then it started getting cold, but with the sleeping bags that we got and blankets, we kept pretty warm. Got a couple wool blankets we use when we do rendezvousing.
Plus, we were off the ground on the cot too.
Yeah, we had our cots. Well, we brought the cots today, but
Decided not to use them.
decided, I got a ISCO cot, backpacking cot, lightweight.
I don't think about lightweight. I think
It's light enough. There's probably lighter ones out there, but
side sleeper it does well with you being on your side, and I'm a side sleeper.
it's my second ISCO cot. The first one broke the first time I used it. It's supposed to be a 400-pound limit. It's a bigger cot, but the legs and stuff bent right away when I first used it. I ordered it off Amazon. I contacted the seller. He sent me a replacement. This one here is a little smaller, but I've used it now 3 or 4 times now. It's held up. But yeah, I didn't set it up this time though. Now I might even do some reviews on stuff that we have later on. Maybe tomorrow while we're packing up, I might go over some of our gear and where we got it and whatnot. I don't know. See what happens. Don't want to fit everything in one video and nothing to talk about later on. scuffling around out there. Hopefully she don't get tangled up in our tripod over there with her leash. I think it's out of her way, but
oh, she's swinging around her right while her big butt's going.
you know, I should have looked at the time when I lit the cigar, see how long it takes to smoke.
Last time I told you.
I don't remember.
Like 6:30ish or something.
Something like that.
No, about 6 o'clock.
What time is it now?
6:30.
6:30 now.
6:37.
So it's been a half hour now at least I've been smoking this. She bought me another cigar one time. It was a pretty good size one. I think it took 3 hours to smoke it. I timed it. This one's a little bit bigger, so I'm guessing it'll be at least 3 hours at least, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. One thing nice about this place, it's off a gravel road. You're away from the main highways. You really don't get a lot of noise there. I think I can still hear the tractor in the background a little bit.
You might have went to fill up. Get some gas and stuff. Or empty his combine.
Like everybody else on YouTube says, always when you start recording you hear traffic noise or some kind of noise in the background. Watch a lot of videos about stealth camping. Maybe we might try that sometime.
I don't know about that.
You don't know about that?
Maybe, go somewhere where land management is or something. And just make our own little nesting area in the trees somewhere, but not in the city. No, not like a homeless person or something like that come up along on us or something weird. Stuff it's more like people sneaking around camping in areas they ain't supposed to.
Yeah, these walk-in free campsites, primitive sites are pretty nice. It beats the overcrowded state, county parks.
Top of one about another. You get that enough in the cities in your own house. You want to go out in nature to relax and not have a bunch of noises, not have a big screen TV.
A lot lot of parks are doing away with their tent camping. Well, Thomas Mitchell took their tent camping out. I don't know if they're gonna relocate it, but they took it out and put full, I don't know if they're full hookups, but more electric sites for campers.
I think it was for the bigger campers.
They might be full hookups, I don't know.
I thought they were big full hookups, and plus for bigger campers too.
Yellow Banks took theirs out and put full hookups, but they do got primitive sites located there up by the ponds. If you ever been to Yellow Banks, they got a few short hike-in spots. A lot of coyotes out there at night.
Where at?
Yellow Banks.
Oh yeah. You run alongside the river there. And there's a train that goes by.
Yeah, there's train tracks that runs by there, so every now and then you hear a train.
And you start hearing the coyote tooting and hollering at the train, too.
Go to Ashton Park camping. Used to be free camping years ago. It's primitive camping, but used to be free, but now they did put a shower house in there and updated the playground, so they charge. I'm not sure when he started charging, but still a pretty nice park. I think it's only what, $10 a night?
Maybe 14.
$14 a night, which ain't too bad.
Plus they got observatory.
Oh yeah, they got an observatory there. I think that's open on Saturday nights. Now maybe next time get out camping, maybe we'll. I'm not sure that's year-round camping though. They might be closed now, but we can do a hike there, or
check out and see if that observatory is going on.
Maybe go there on a Saturday, see when the observatory is open.
Go look at the stars.
That's a pretty neat place. I used to hang out there a lot when I was a kid. Growing up, high school. So, yeah, maybe we'll do a video on that here in a week or two. But hey, Angel. Angel Roo.
Angel.
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 You sing a pretty song? Huh? You sing a pretty song?
Trying to see if we can get her to sing her. Make some kind of noise to know she's there. Angel. You speak? Huh? Yeah? You talk?
What's that?
You gonna talk to us?
She's too interested in what's going on in the darkness. She probably sees them and smells them.
I ain't never had a dog as quiet as she is. Once she gets going, she gets going.
She doesn't bark much at all. Besides maybe sass us.
Yeah, the breeze starting to feel a little breeze now.
Yeah.
Come on. Maybe we'll have to buy a thermometer, but that way we keep track of the temperature and see. I just heard something in the background. I don't know what it was. Off in the distance. I see it once I shut the camera off, then we'll probably hear all kinds of stuff. Then seems like that's the way it works. In the past, when I can't, time I get my camera out and get it going, then the noise stops.
One time we read the rendezvous. It sounded like a big pack of coyotes were surrounding the camp area or something. And they're just hooting on
Oh,
hogs.
that's Chautauqua.
No, it was last year when we were at Steamboat.
Was it Steamboat? Oh.
Well, they did at Chautauqua too, but
Yeah, they weren't that close at Steamboat though.
it sounded like just right out on the other side of the bushes or at us or something. They were pretty close.
I started working on a slideshow of the Steamboat Rendezvous about a year ago, but I messed up on it, so I got to re-edit and redo the slideshow, but still trying to figure it out. Trying to decide whether to make long videos or short videos. I don't know.
We'd probably do a little bit of both, maybe.
Maybe off and on, I don't know.
Some people like the little ones. Some people enjoy the longer ones.
I always enjoy the longer hour videos. I don't know. Some people 15 minutes, some 30 minutes. Some a couple hours. So as long as you got enough things to talk about, enough stuff going on, I suppose. But
Sometimes when you get longer videos, sometimes you'll learn more too. Instead of, squeezing bits and pieces of things.
I camping for a long time though. But learned a lot in the last few years. Especially doing reenactments on starting fires with flint and steel, and used to carry a bunch of charcoal fluid and stuff like that to get fires going, but lighters and matches. But I got a ferro rod that started this tonight. I don't know if I got that on camera or not, or whether you could tell, but it's kind of nice getting a fire going without having to use charcoal fluid or any kind of
Kind of like the first time we ever went camping together.
yeah.
I think that wood was just a pain in the butt period.
I don't know how many years ago that was. That has been a long time ago. Went on a 2-week camping trip down Lake Raspin. And we had a hell time getting fires going. I used all kinds of lighter fluid, and we bought some kind of paste stuff that was supposed to help start fires, and we had a hell time getting fires going.
I think part of it was the wood was still pretty wet. We didn't have a lot of little pieces either.
Everything nice about these campgrounds like this here is no reserving. That's a pain in the ass trying to reserve a spot.
A decent spot too.
Seems like they're all booked way in advance. I like the one that's first come. You want a good spot, you went and set up a couple days ahead of time with your stuff, and then you...
Well, you got some people reserved for the whole season and ruin it for some other people that want to do it for a weekend every once in a while. And
you got people that only reserves one night for the weekend, and you're looking for at least 2 nights, and somebody's got one night reserved for a spot, and it sucks. Especially your state parks.
You got some that reserves them all year round, all season, and then doesn't use it. Plus, starts selling them.
Then they sell them on Marketplace for more than what they paid for the spot. It's whatever to make money, I guess.
I would call that kind of scalping almost, wouldn't it be? Take a scalping? Take a scalping?
Yeah. That's the only thing that sucks about reserving. You might reserve a spot, and when that time comes, something might come up, you might not be able to use it. And
yeah.
We do a lot of things last minute. Every time I make plans, it gets foiled somehow. Something comes up, and
Both work full-time jobs, so sometimes you got to work overtime. Sometimes, and of course, the bosses always want to tell you last minute.
yeah, I don't know. I had something on my mind I was going to say, and
Oh, sorry.
now I can't remember.
Sorry.
Well, it's not your fault. Oh, I know. We got to organize our camping gear. We got 3 different camping gear. We got our rendezvous reenactment gear, car camping gear, and our hiking gear. And right now we shuffle things back and forth, and when we go camping, we usually end up forgetting stuff. So we need to reorganize and get each one stocked up. That way we're not shuffling stuff around and
Forgetting things. I would like to have a trail camera pointing out from the tent one time and see how many critters actually walk through at
Yes.
that time.
get a game trail camera, hang on a tree. A lot of times when you're in a tent, you hear critters scuffling around. Just see what all comes through your camp area. Especially secluded places like this.
Where that raccoon is.
Yeah, it's dead quiet. Starting to get a little chillier. Still comfortable though. I get my base layer on with shirt on.
I still got my insulated jogging pants that I have. They're like really thick and heavy. Can't even wash them in the washing machine. I have to hand wash them because they're so heavy when they get wet. That I wear at nighttime when it's cold.
Got my bearskin hoodie. Brought it.
And I got this, I don't know what brand it is. Something I found at a thrift store, a little puppy jacket, lightweight one. Found it at a thrift store and it fits real good and warms you up. We got another one at home that I think's a little bit more warmer though.
You see, Angel? See something? Huh? Echo, echo.
Rock Creek or something like that. We were camping. It was like really dark out one time. We didn't have as much lights. You could hear the owls squawking back and forth, and you could hear them flying around. It's kind of creepy sounding, hearing the little wings of flapping and stuff. Sound like a big, huge bird or something. Dinosaur bird flapping his wings. Pop, pop, pop.
Pretty peaceful. Kind of relaxing. Yeah, it might be early night. Kind of tired.
Probably get in a tent and I'll probably wake right up. Might have been brakes or something. I hear a car or something.
Yeah. So we'll just sit back here and relax for now and maybe come back a little bit later. If we hear any critters or you're ready to turn in or something. But yeah, we're gonna cut it right here and sit back and relax. Back. I'm pretty quiet out. I heard a few owls, but I think I'm gonna get ready to turn in here. But yeah. So I'm gonna turn in and see what happens in the morning.